Hey, what's going on, Geminis? Butch here. I sound a little different. I've been sick for the last few days. I don't get sick very often, but when I get sick, it hits me hard. Um, yeah, that's why I haven't uploaded in a few days. You get them head colds and you can't even think right. And I don't, uh, I wanted to do readings, but I don't want to, I didn't want to put any out that weren't 100%. Because like I said, when your head gets foggy, it's hard to concentrate. So that being said, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm back. My voice isn't completely back, but we're gonna work through it. I'm going to do your October read for the remaining of October. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams. Ooh, Gemini right there. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Geminis for October 2022? What's going on for Geminis for October? All right, Geminis. So the first thing I see, Geminis, is I feel like there is this connection. With this connection, I feel like there's a lot of on and off again. I feel like we're on and then we're off, and then we're off, and then we're on. A lot of hot and cold energy. I feel like, when you're together, I feel like there's a lot of, you have a lot of fun with this person. I feel like this person is very confident, very spontaneous. They just like to have a good time. And I feel like you're the person they pick to be their partner in crime. In this sort of speak. But I feel like I said, I feel like when you're together, everything works good. I feel like there's great communication. I feel like, you can be free with this person. You can be open with this person. There's so much that you enjoy about this person, but there's also those moments when I feel like it does get cold. There is moments when it goes a little bit cold. And I feel like the reason why that happens is because I feel like this person has a tendency to overthink. I feel like they're getting it all wrong. I feel like they're overthinking this. I feel like they want more from you. They see this as something more, or it could at least be something very special. But I feel like what they really want from you, I feel like they've been hiding from you. I feel like they're not trying to push this. And every time they feel like it's time to, say something about it, I feel like that it almost feels like the wrong time. And they keep, like I said, there's a lot of overthinking going on. They can't really, they don't feel a consistent energy of this moving forward. There's times when it feels like they may be thinking too much into this. And I feel like it causes a lot of internal struggle within this person. Like I said, it's not that they want, to put that label on it. It's not like they need to make this a relationship, but it's just, I feel like you have a lot of fun with each other. You get along great. Everything's going good, but I feel like there's some times when they feel distant from you as well. Feeling like you may not be on the same page. But from what I can see with this person, they know exactly what they want. They want to be with you in any way, shape, or form that they can get. They're just happy being next to you. We have the Two of Wands. I'm a little bit shaky today. Don't mind my hand shaking. It's something that's been bugging me. Um, but I mean, with that two of cups, they want to be with you. And like I said, they're not looking to pressure you into anything. They're not looking to, you know, back you in a corner into a decision. That's not what they're looking for. But what they're looking for is they want to know how you feel. But the funny thing is, they want to know how you feel, but they don't want to ask you. You know, all the things that you talk about with this person, I feel like I said, there's great communication, but I feel like when it comes to the question they really want to ask, the question that they've been hiding, they're scared they're scared shitless to ask it because they're afraid of the answer. I mean, I feel like this person, the more they're around you, the more they think about you. But like I said, that hot and cold energy you get from them is because of the fact that I feel like, you know, they only think about you. And I feel like there is that, I mean, we have that devil card. I feel like there is that part of them that feels like it's almost like they're locked into this type of relationship. It's almost like if they ask, they're pushing you away. And that's how they feel. They feel like if they ask, they don't want to be pushy, but they really don't know where each other stands. I mean, I feel like you guys have a good time together. You have great communication. You know, I feel like there's a lot of physical attraction. But I feel like on their side, I feel like there's a lot of emotional connection. And they're afraid that you won't feel the same way. But I feel like they got it all wrong. I feel like that's why you feel distant from this person sometimes. That's why you feel like they're putting their walls up, because they are. They're feeling defeated. They're feeling like you don't want the same things. But in that same breath, they don't want to say anything to you because they're afraid of losing you completely. This person's, like I said, they're really overthinking the situation. You know, they have questions that they don't want to ask, or at least one question that they don't want to ask. And I feel like it's got them feeling out of balance. And there's some moments when I feel like they take things the wrong way. And it's almost like that's when they get a little bit distant from you because they're overthinking it. You know, there is those anxious nights that they have because they know what they want and they're afraid that you don't want them. They're afraid that what you have with them right now is all you want from them. I'll tell you a little secret. I've been with a Gemini for 13 years. My best friend's a Gemini. He's been my best friend since I was 4. And the person I consider my second best friend, my backup best friend, if you will, I've been friends with him since I was... He's a cousin of mine, but he's a Gemini. One thing I know is that if a Gemini... It's funny because I'm a Sagittarius, and Sagittarius and Geminis are very compatible that way. If a Gemini doesn't have any interest in you, they won't give you their time. It's period. You know? Like, if they don't want to be with you, they won't be with you. So if a Gemini is giving you their time, right there, that's an answer. That's just a little secret. And there's going to be times when a Gemini, like even with my friends and with Rose, there's times when they want to be on their own. And I'm like that too as a Sagittarius. There's times when I like to have my own little space. But that's okay. You know, don't overthink that shit. Because that shit gets you thinking and gets you in a world of trouble. You know, what I'm basically saying with a Gemini is there's the two things, like I said. If they're giving you attention, then they want to give you attention. They're not going to fake it. And 2 is, you know, if you... I don't know how to put this in the best way possible. Just let me think about this for a second. I don't want to get myself in trouble. You know, basically, Geminis just need their space sometimes. And it's not a reflection on you or your relationship at all. Like, I've been Rose for 13 years, and she still needs space sometimes. I need space sometimes. But it's, you got to invest more in looking into what they do with the time that they want to be with people. If they're spending time with you, then that means they want to be with you. And like I said, I feel like I said, I feel like a lot of frustration with this person because they don't know what you want, but they're not asking the question either. Like I said, that defeated feeling that they're closing themselves off sometimes because I feel like they're not sure what they want and they get mixed messages from you. Geminis get mixed messages from themselves. No offense to Geminis. I love Geminis. Absolutely love them. But don't base consistency on how the Gemini is coming off, because sometimes they act like they don't want nothing to do with you, but it's not the times that they don't want nothing to do with you that they got to look at. It's when they want something to do with someone, it's who they go to. If they go to you, then they want to be with you. That's simple. Now, like I said, I feel like this person is gonna confront you. I feel like this person's going to make themselves known and let you know what they do want. I do see them making you an offer. And I feel like it's going to be a very basic offer, but it just shows a little bit more commitment. I don't feel like it's, they're overly going to go out of their way to put themselves out there, but I feel like they're going to take the necessary steps to see where this is headed. This person's happy with you. And this person wants you to be happy with them. They want to know that you're happy with them. They want to know, and for you Geminis out there, sometimes, sometimes it's not easy being with a Gemini, but it's absolutely worth it. I will admit that. We got that sun card, the happiness, the emotional fulfillment. You guys give each other balance, and I feel like we just have to know where we stand sometimes. And I feel like I said, this person is going to take a chance. They're going to take that leap of faith. They're going to make an offer. And I feel like it's not overly committed. I just feel like they just want to know where they stand. I feel like them assuming things and them, trying to figure it out on their own, I feel like they got it all wrong. I feel like they overthink the shit out of this. And I feel like it's not really doing them any justice. Like I said, I do feel like they're going to make an offer, and I feel like it is going to give this connection a lot more balance, knowing that, we're both involved. It will come to an end, all that hot and cold energy. Now with this person, we have Gemini. We have some Gemini, we have some Libra, some Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, some Taurus in there as well. It is. I mean, and I'm not saying anything that people don't already know. Geminis know it's not always easy to be with them. But the secret to that is worth it. Being with a Gemini is so much. There's never a dull moment. Let's put it that way. But some people can't handle that in Gemini. Sometimes Geminis need their space, and some people overthink the shit out of that. I feel like this person does do that, but I feel like how they feel about you means more to them, and that's why I do feel like they are going to come at you with some type of offer, or at least some type of a situation for moving forward, because I feel like they need some answers of the questions. But the thing is, it's on them though. They had it all wrong. They weren't asking the right questions, and that's not on you. But like I said, I feel like this person just wants to kind of know where they stand. I feel like they want a future with you, and they want to know if that's something that you see. You know, and I feel like the hot and cold that you feel from this person is that, you know, it's almost like in life whenever you know the question you want to ask, but you're not sure if you're ready for the answer. I don't feel like they were ready for the answer, and I feel like they're ready now, though. You know, I feel like that is coming up. You know, that's the thing with Geminis too, as well, is it's hard for people, and I tell this to Rose. It's hard for people to know what you want if you don't know. You know? But like I said, if Gemini's giving you time, like a Sagittarius, very compatible that way. And I feel like that's why Sagittarius, Gemini is such a compatible sign, is because they can have their space apart while still being together. You know, and they do need that time apart. They need the time to think. They need their time to do their own things. Gemini more so, I feel like, than Sagittarius, but like I said, they've got it all wrong up until now because they weren't asking the right questions. You know, and you're never gonna, you know, some people avoid the question that they want to ask the most because they're afraid. You know, that's what most fear. What they're most afraid of is getting the answer they don't want. You know, they're more afraid of getting the answer they don't want than getting the answer at all. But that's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.